This is Refinish Profit. I'm going to be talking about the money side of furniture refinishing, because knowing how to refinish furniture is one thing, but talking about the numbers and deciding whether or not it's worth it is another. This piece is a 5-drawer vintage dresser. I'm going to talk about how much the piece cost, how much time I spent, how much cost was involved with materials, and then just overall profit breakdown per hour. So this dresser initially was gifted to me, and it was given to me by one of the guys at the paint counter at Ace. Thanks, Jeff. So on my tracking sheet for cost of item, I can put a nice big 0. This particular piece needed a lot of help, so let's dive in and talk about what was involved in refinishing it. I spent a lot of time stripping this down. So I sanded it, I used some stripper, there's cost involved in all of that, and time certainly. So we're gonna say sanding and stripping was a total of 4 hours on this piece. I had to do some repairs to the veneer. I had some things that were peeling. I had to glue and clamp a bunch of stuff. After all the repairs were done and everything was dry and ready to go, the next day I came back and stained everything. Staining was pretty involved with this piece because it had been refinished several times before, and so it needed more stain than normal. But staining on this piece was, even though quite involved, it looked like it took about 3 hours. Now, after the stain dried, I was able to go back in the next day and put on a seal coat, and then came back once it was dry and started with top coat. So in total, for time spent in labor on this, it's gonna be 10 to 11 hours. I'm thinking we're gonna call it more like 11 hours. So let's talk about some material costs. They do add up. I usually break them down in the order that I use them in. So I start with stripper and sandpaper. Stripper can be quite expensive. I didn't have to use a lot of it here. I just did a few of the drawer fronts with it. And then of course, lots of sandpaper because this piece needed a lot of sanding. So we're gonna say $20 for sanding and stripping. And then I moved on to fillers. Now fillers, the wood filler, I used some wood pate for a few veneer repairs, and then also filling in lots of tiny little brad nails from some trim that I had to remove. So $10 worth of fillers with the glue and everything that I used for some repairs there as well. Let's see, moving on to stain. Now stain, thankfully, even though I had to stain a lot, that particular stain goes a long way. So I only used about $5 worth of stain on this one. So $5 in stain, and then we move on to the seal coat and top coat. Those combined are about $10 worth of product. Okay, so let's do a final numbers tally here. So in overall labor, I spent about 11 hours. And then in cost, actual cost of materials is $60. And then I usually add in about $10 of miscellaneous because I have a lot of equipment that I use. Okay, so overall cost is $70. I spent about 11 hours. Now, normally these pieces, they can sell for anywhere between $700 and $800 if you're willing to wait. So these are unique. It's not like a mainstream type of piece where you're gonna appeal to a wide audience. And I've got a lot of inventory right now, so I'm trying to move things a little faster than I normally would. And this was gifted to me, and it's not like I was expecting it. I didn't acquire it, so I'm gonna turn it around pretty quickly and see if I can move it. So I reduced the price, or I listed it initially at $550. I thought that was a pretty good price for what it was. And it sat for a week or so, and I was like, I wasn't really getting any traction on it. So I reduced the price again now to $450. And I ended up having a buyer come in and offer me $375. Now that seems a bit low for this type of piece, but again, I needed to move the inventory, and my cost overall on it was really low. So I decided to go ahead and work with this particular buyer. They really loved it, and I was so happy that they were going to be able to get it. So they had a budget they were working with, and I needed to move the piece, so it all worked out. So if we're all in at $70 and the sale of the piece was $375, it looks like we're at a $305 profit. And let's break that down for time actually spent, which was 11 hours. That's gonna give us an overall hourly wage of $27.75. So, some pieces make more than others, and depending on, what you're comfortable with, that may be fantastic. But I felt like for, just a quick flip and a freebie, that was a pretty good price. So as you can see, time really matters. Even though the cost of this piece was free, when you put the time element into it, it does change things a little bit. And I'm tracking everything here on a sheet that I created. And it allows me to track, where the piece was sourced, all of the costs involved, and then also final finishes. And the reason why you want to keep track of that is, say you do hundreds of pieces over the years, as I do. And someone comes back a couple years later and they say, you know, that piece that you did for us a few years ago, it's fantastic. And now we like matching nightstands, or we got this credenza that matches and we want you to go ahead and refinish it in the same way. You would need to reference some way of keeping track of your final finishes, because you're like, oh my goodness, I've done hundreds of pieces since then. I don't remember what stain I used, or combination of stains. Maybe you mix something custom. So I track all of that here, and I hang on to these just in a binder. I just log them all. I also keep track of some marketing costs. So had I put this on Facebook and then boosted it, you know, there's cost involved with that as well. Maybe you spend another $10 or $20 on boosting posts on Marketplace, and you want to incorporate that into your overall cost. So it is available on my website at olivestreetdesigns.com if you want to go ahead and grab one. Okay, that's Refinish and Profit. Real numbers, real time, and a clear picture of the money side of furniture refinishing. Hope that helps.